What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning in to the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over the social sphere at GBP Daily. Shoot me a follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Hit me up in the DMs. I am always available to talk Packers anytime, any day, and today is Thursday, December 11th. Happy Thursday. Happy Broncos week. And if you have not stopped engaging with Bears fans from this past Sunday, today is a good day to put that in the past and look ahead to our matchup against the Denver Broncos. And I've said it a few times this week, for some reason, even though they are clearly a better team than the Bears, I am a little less nervous about this matchup than I was this past weekend against Chicago, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it may have to do with the fact that we've been playing pretty well, therefore boosting my confidence a little bit, and also after taking a peek at the Broncos' last few games and all of them being close wins over teams that are not good, I think they're due. I think they're due for a loss, and hopefully we can hand that to them. No expert analysis, right? True gut feeling that, of course, means nothing, but I am feeling pretty good about Sunday. They are 11-2, the current number one seed in the AFC. They are on a 10-game win streak riding into our matchup this weekend, and I think it's time to snap that. So a little recap here, Packers news-wise. Josh Jacobs did not practice yesterday with a knee injury. He was seen off to the side in the rehab area doing a little exercise on the bike. But goes without saying, that is something, that is a top thing we'll be watching as the week goes on, as we get closer to game time. Lucas Van Ness is back out there. We all know he's been dealing with the foot injury, so great to see him back. And the following players are limited, or were limited yesterday for practice. Javon Bullard, we all know he's been dealing with the ankle injury. He did go last week, played great as always. He's been having himself an awesome year. The rest of the guys who were limited yesterday: Brenton Cox, Kingsley Enagbare, Matthew Golden, Marshawn Lloyd, Colin Oliver, Jaden Reed, Jordan Riley, Zach Tom, Christian Welts, Dontavian Wicks, and Savion Williams, all limited yesterday in practice. Anybody considering going to the game this weekend? Anybody thinking about hitting up a Packers game before the regular season comes to an end? If so, do not buy your tickets anywhere else other than TickPick. They guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market, and if you find cheaper tickets elsewhere, they will refund you 110% of your money back. Same tickets as everybody else: StubHub, SeatGeek, Vivid Seats, Ticketmaster, all those guys, and TickPick is the cheapest every single time. Use the code Packers22 for an extra $22 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Shout out to TickPick. They are the best in the biz. Let's hop into the comment section here, shall we? And as always, if you want to be a part of the show, give me a call on the Nicolet Law hotline, 319-242-2332. Family owned and operated since 2007 with decades of combined legal experience. Nicolet Law's team of compassionate local attorneys are prepared to meet your unique legal challenges head on. Nicolet Law is just shy of 2,000 five-star reviews, and they have helped their clients recover over $350 million in the last 17 years that they have been in business. Injured, get Nicolet. What do we got cooking up in the chat? Thank you guys for hopping in. Happy Thursday. Happy Broncos week. Anybody else getting a little nervous? Not me. For some reason, I'm telling you, I'm feeling pretty good about this weekend. My man Shane is in the house. What about you? What about the Broncos concerns you the most, and how do you think we will match up against them? I think it's going to be a tough matchup offensively because they like to dink and dunk their way down the field, and we like to give those up to hopefully bend but not break when we get inside the red zone. So if we can force Bo Nix to, I mean, this is the obvious, right? Force him into a throw that he wants back, and hopefully take advantage of that. Hopefully they can get a holding call, a tackle for loss. That's kind of what we'll be trying to do on defense. As far as their defense is concerned, they are legit. They have one of, if not the best defenses in the league. And yeah, we'll see what our offense has to say about it, right? We've been playing good these last few weeks, and hopefully Josh Jacobs will be back out there. I think he will, and we'll see how we attack them. I like seeing Luke Musgrave running up the field vertically as opposed to lining up inside, blocking, leaking out into the flats, assuming he'll get some yards after the catch. That's not his game, and we've seen him stretching the field, lining up in the slot, and he's had some success over the past couple weeks. So I'm excited for it. The Broncos are legit. Their record says just that much, 11-2. They're the 1 seed in the AFC. So playing in Denver, we're going to have our hands full for sure. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you. My man Chris in the house. Sup, brother? In morning. I'm thinking about it anyways. We'll see on this weather in Seattle. We're currently in a state of emergency. Chris, stay safe out there. Nothing going on in my neck of the woods as of right now. I know we're going to get some snow here this afternoon, but nothing too crazy. So stay safe out there, Chris. Appreciate you for tuning in. Tracy, why the confidence, Rob? No specific reason, right? More so a gut feeling, which obviously you can't put any stock into. I will say, though, the Broncos' last few games have been uninspiring. They beat the 2-win Raiders by a touchdown this past weekend. The weekend before that, they beat the Mariota-led Commanders by 1 point in overtime. The weekend before that, they beat the Chiefs, who are not good this year, on a last-second field goal. And the weekend before that, they beat the same awful Raiders team 10-7. So we'll see what happens Sunday, but I like our chances. Appreciate you, Tracy. Thank you. Bryce, long time no see, Bryce. Appreciate you for hopping in. Do you think Jeff Hafley is going to be gone after this year? I think so, Bryce. We talked about this the other day. He's been doing too good to not get a head coaching gig, right? Or at least some interest or some interviews. Best case scenario, right, is he goes through the interview process and somehow doesn't get hired. So hopefully he's back with us next year so we can try and run it back one last time. But there's already so many teams that need a head coach right now that I think they'll look at what he's doing with our defense, and I'm sure they'll try and bring him in. But stinks, but that's probably what's going to happen. So appreciate you, as always, Bryce, for hopping in. What else we got? My man, California in here. Go Pack, go. Good morning. Good morning to you, my man. Jared, first spot that comes to mind when thinking of Green Bay restaurants. Fox Harbor. Fox Harbor is a gem. It's right across the river from Lambeau Field. We typically stop in there just about every time we go up to Green Bay for a game. They just have dang good food. They got good drinks too, if you're into that sort of thing. A vintagey type of bar and grill. You can sit out on the patio, on the river out back when it's nice out. Just a rock solid spot. I'm not declaring it my favorite. Just the first one that comes to mind. I actually don't know if I can say I have a favorite, honestly. 19-19 is always great because you're in Lambeau Field, right? We always head in there before the game starts and then go into Lambeau through the atrium. It's a little pricey, but worth it. So one more shout out here, though, Green Bay related, non-food related too. Stop into Card and Coin next time you're in Green Bay. It's probably 2 to 3 blocks from Lambeau. It's on Ridgeway, which is the Strill town in Lambeau Field. It's next to Ridgeway Liquor, if any of you know where that is. And if you do, off the top of your head, hell yeah. Card and Coin, though, has the coolest stuff. Every time I'm in Green Bay, every time, like literally every time I go to Green Bay, a few times to see, probably up there, once a month, once every other month for a game, training camp, whatever. I go into Card and Coin because they have the most unique Packers stuff that you probably won't find anywhere else. I always get something like a couple times ago. I got this Reggie White thing, right? It's what do you need it for? There's no reason, right? But it's just cool. And if you press this button, it's a speaker of like a clip of him talking about the Super Bowl. And it's stuff like that that you'll find in there that you won't find anywhere else. Card and coin. They're not paying me to say this, right? I wish. But yeah, card and coin. If you're in Green Bay, stop in there. It's like it's not necessarily a thrift shop, but it's like they got some new stuff. They got some stuff that they pawned or whatever. But you'll find stuff in there that you won't find anywhere else. So appreciate you, Jared. Thanks for bringing some good stuff up. Appreciate you. King AJ, my man, in the house. McManus walk-off field goal against his former team would be amazing. That would be pretty cool. I think it's going to be a close game, so the opportunity for that may become reality. We shall see. Hopefully, we could just beat the brakes off of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. But that would be great, King AJ. I would be all for that. So thank you for hopping in as always. Phil, my man, in the house. LVN isn't rushed back. Hoping LVN isn't rushed back. Just seeing him around is a good thing. Rooting for him. Me too. He was off to a career year before he got hurt, which is just a bummer because we've clearly needed him. Rashawn Gary has been not good. He has been just incognito. I don't know where he's at. He's playing less snaps than Kingsley Enagbare. I don't know what is going on with Rashawn Gary, but it is not good. So we need LVN back. And like you said, hopefully we don't rush him back, but we need him desperately. So the Reggie doll doesn't say it. You need Jesus. Everybody needs a little Jesus in their life, right? Appreciate you, Phil. That is going to do it for me today. Thank you again for tuning in. Always, always, always love talking Packers with you guys. Hit me up on social media at GBP Daily. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Any sort of interaction helps myself and helps the page. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I will catch you guys later. Thank you.